This is CBS 12 News This Morning.
Well, this morning, Tropical Storm Nicole is very close to hurricane strength. Good morning, I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Sam Kerrigan. Right now, there are hurricane warnings along the coast from Boca Raton all the way to Sebastian.
And we have team coverage all throughout the day to make sure you are prepared as Nicole moves towards Florida.
We want to start with meteorologist Lauren Oleski with the latest track. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning, Sam and Matt. Busy day for us here. We had our latest track issued about an hour ago from the National Hurricane Center, and it shifted just a touch to the south again. This doesn't drastically change a lot of our impacts. It's still a very large storm. We still expect strong gusty winds. No changes to any of the alerts that are in place either. Still have hurricane warnings posted for our entire coastline, along with some of our Treasure Coast counties. So Nicole does have the possibility to strengthen to a Category 1 hurricane and then move on shore very late tonight or early tomorrow morning, right near northern Palm Beach County or southern Martin County. We'll be watching this, of course, very closely over the next 24 to 36 hours. Here's a look at our current alerts. We've got hurricane warnings for Indian River, St. Lucie, and Martin counties. Also for coastal Palm Beach County right now. And then inland Palm Beach, Okeechobee, and Lake Okeechobee and Okeechobee counties under tropical storm warnings. That just means we are expecting to see hurricane force winds or tropical storm force winds for your respective areas. Here's a look at radar right now. Winds out of the northeast, they are strong. The bands are already moving onshore. We will see some heavy rainfall. We've got a flooding threat out there today. There's a flood watch in effect. Of course, our biggest threat, though, is the strong winds that we're going to be dealing with from Nicole. Currently, our winds are sustained around 15 up to 20 miles per hour. I want to go back for a quick second and see what our peak wind gusts have been so far today. Now up to 43 miles per hour. That's the strongest gust that we've seen so far in Vero Beach. So really windy outside. We've seen a 37 mile per hour gust in West Palm Beach. So we're all going to be dealing with different wind speeds based off of location because of where we are seeing Nicole moving onshore. I want to bring in meteorologist Jennifer Collins to talk about the wind field with Nicole and how far out those impacts expand, and of course the wind speeds we can all expect to see.
Well, Lauren, with the latest advisory that we got at 4 o'clock this morning, the National Hurricane Center says that tropical storm force winds, that's winds greater than 39 miles per hour, extend 480 miles away from the center of the storm. It means that Nicole is a very large storm. We will all experience here in our viewing area tropical storm force winds by tonight and into early tomorrow morning. So here's kind of one of our products from the National Hurricane Center. It tells you how far tropical storm force winds go out and how far up to hurricane force winds go out as well. So as we head throughout the day today, we can expect those winds to get stronger, with most of the areas seeing tropical storm force winds by about noon today. As we head towards this evening, we'll start to see those winds really ramping up across parts of northern Palm Beach County and parts of the southern Treasure Coast. As we head towards the 9 o'clock hour, a hurricane force wind, that's winds greater than 74 miles per hour, is possible, particularly for our coastal spots. Once this moves on shore, we will lose some of those stronger winds, still expected to move inland, however. So here's a look at our wind potential across the area. Greatest wind threat along the coast. The further south you go, the less the wind threat. However, we will all experience the potential of tropical storm force winds. Focusing on a county, Indian River County for today. Worst of the weather arrives later on this afternoon, continuing into early tomorrow morning. Winds sustained up to 60 miles per hour. We could see wind gusts in excess of 75 miles per hour too. Rainfall 3 to 5 inches, and we do have a storm surge threat of 3 to 5 feet. Back to you.
As Jen just told you, Lauren, also this is affecting all of us. And this morning, there are mandatory evacuations for residents in Palm Beach County who live along the coast and other vulnerable areas. Take a look at your screen right now. If you are in zones A or zones B, evacuations will be in effect starting at 7 o'clock this morning. That is in less than 2 hours. Zone A includes mobile homes and homes in areas that are prone to flooding. Zone B includes barrier islands north and south of Jupiter Inlet and the intracoastal areas. And with these mandatory evacuations put in place, officials want to make sure that you know your zone. You can find out if you're in a flood zone by going right here to the floridadisaster.org. cdc.org and click on the Know Your Zone map. You can enter your address, see if you're located in one of the color-coded zone areas. You will see all of those areas are located towards the coast over there because, of course, evacuations are only due to storm surge. If you live inland, you are not going to be told to evacuate. Zone A, though, as we've been telling you, the first to evacuate in the red there. You should, though, go check if you live in our coastal areas to make sure you know which zone you live in.
And for those who need a safe place to go, this morning emergency shelters will open at several Palm Beach County schools. I want you to take a look at your screen. These are the shelters here: Palm Beach Gardens High School, Independence Middle School, Palm Beach Central High School, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune Elementary School, as well as Park Vista High School, Lakeshore Middle School, and Pahokee Middle School.
In St. Lucie County, Treasure Coast High School in Port St. Lucie has opened as a shelter, along with the Fort Pierce Westwood Academy. This is the only pet-friendly shelter in the county. Also, a special needs shelter is available at the Haverdale Fen Center in Fort Pierce.
In Indian River County, shelters are open at VBHS Freshman Learning Center in Vero Beach. The 800 wing is open to pets, and Treasure Coast Elementary School in Sebastian is open as a special needs shelter.
In Martin County, Jensen Beach High School, Warfield Elementary, and Port Salerno Elementary are all shelters that are available. Also, Willoughby Learning Center in Stewart is a pet-friendly shelter, and Anderson Middle School is a special needs shelter.
And in Okeechobee County, 2 shelters will be opening at 8 o'clock this morning. A general population and pet-friendly shelter will open at South Elementary, and a special needs shelter will open at the Department of Health. Registration is required, though. If you plan on going to any of these shelters, you will want to make sure that you bring your own bedding, medications, and any other necessities that you might need.
So parents, we're going to tell you about the school closures, of course, this week. All districts in our area, Palm Beach, St. Lucie, Indian River, Martin, and Okeechobee counties are closed today and tomorrow. Those counties other than Palm Beach and Okeechobee have a planned holiday Friday for Veterans Day. If anything changes, we will continue to let you know.
Well, this morning, our team of reporters are tracking conditions as Nicole moves closer to Florida and our area.
Yeah, our team is set up along West Palm Beach, north to Vero Beach, to let you know what's going on with the storm.
CBS 12's Kara Duffy is live in Stewart this morning. Kara, how are things looking out there right now?
Well, Matt, Sam, as you may be able to tell, wind, of course, is the biggest issue that we've had out here so far this morning. Right now, we are here at the Riverwalk area, just near the Roosevelt Bridge. This is the area, if you are familiar with it, the big pavilion here. A lot of times there's live music, events, restaurants, and as you can see, of course, completely empty out here. And conditions are expected to worsen by the day. So while some of these gusts of wind really feel overwhelming. You can even see, judging by the flags there, the trees just really whipping this morning out here, and it has gotten worse really within the past hour since we've gotten out here. We haven't dealt with a lot of the heavy rainfall, but I know Lauren's been mentioning that could come more so throughout later parts of the day, so certainly just bracing for that. We did take a drive-by through the downtown area here where we saw some of the businesses boarded up. It was interesting. Some of the hurricane shelters that they actually had in place said Stewart strong, don't do it Dorian, stay away Irma, clearly from previous hurricanes that we have dealt with here in our area. So those are in place. They are up. Different businesses are really preparing for this storm. And we should note, I know you guys have been mentioning some of the shelters and the evacuations here in Martin County. It's important to note that there is a voluntary evacuation for zones A and B. So this includes Hutchinson Island, Jupiter Island, and Sewell's Point. Now, with flooding and beach erosion top concerns with this storm, it's certainly something that residents and emergency crews will be keeping a close eye on. Yesterday, along with the Martin County Sheriff's Office emergency crews, they held a press conference to kind of update the town and as far as what they need to do, prepare, and they really stressed that, yesterday was the big day to do your preparations, but you should have a few hours this morning if there are some things that you need to do. So certainly go out, get that done, because I can tell you firsthand, and I'm sure you can see at home, it is really starting to get windy out here. I want to send it over now to Stephanie Valderrama. She is live for us in Fort Pierce this morning. Steph, what's it looking like over where you are?
Yes, thank you, Kara. The conditions here in Fort Pierce, not much different than what we saw at about 4:30 this morning. Gusty winds. We actually just heard from Lauren Oleski that the winds here in Fort Pierce peaking at about 28 miles per hour. Still some showers here and there, but not much different than what we saw again earlier this morning. I do want to remind everyone here in the city of Fort Pierce, much like much of our viewing area, under a local state of emergency in order to mobilize crews, get the resources in place ahead of Nicole making landfall. Now take a look at your screen. That's video that our photographer shot just moments ago in the last hour. It's of the Sunrise Theater here in Fort Pierce, a completely different scenario than when we were here just a few weeks ago for the gubernatorial debate. As you can see, they are ready to go ahead of the storm. Also, the building across the street is one of the few that is also boarded up. Earlier this morning, we've seen city crews driving around, picking up any debris that has been picked up and moved by the winds that we've seen all morning. Of course, keeping the roads clear ahead of the storm. Now, officials here in Fort Pierce are recommending that people who live in Zone A and Zone B evacuate by about 10 o'clock this morning. For those who are not familiar, those are the areas that include St. Lucie River, Indian River Lagoon, and anyone living in any manufactured or mobile home, as well as RVs in low-lying areas. Matt and Sam mentioned several shelters open in St. Lucie County. Of course, that information always available on our website, cbs12.com. And for those who need sandbags to prepare your homes, they do have those available at JC Park, Pioneer Park, and Martin Luther King Jr. Dreamland Park. You do need to bring your own bags and shovels. Reporting live in Fort Pierce, Stephanie Valderrama, CBS 12 News.
All right, thank you very much, Stephanie. We're going to continue with our storm coverage, but we have to get to also election results from yesterday. And Ron DeSantis will remain Florida's governor after a decisive victory over Democratic challenger Charlie Crist. Governor DeSantis, a massive lead. We're still getting a few votes in, but 99% reporting. Take a look at this. 59% of the vote to just 40% for Crist. Out of 67 counties, the governor appears to have won all but 5. Republicans flipped Palm Beach County, also Duval, Pinellas, and Hillsborough. The governor thanked his supporters in Tampa for what he says, rewriting the political map.
You know, over these past 4 years, we've seen major challenges for the people of our state, for the citizens of the United States, and above all, for the cause of freedom. We saw freedom in our very way of life, and so many other jurisdictions in this country wither on the vine. Florida held the line.
Also in a short concession speech in St. Petersburg, Crist congratulated the governor and thanked supporters, saying his political career has been a blessing.
I can't thank all of my fellow Floridians for so much for so long, and it's been an absolute blessing to serve as your governor before, to serve as the congressman from my hometown. I feel like the most blessed man ever. And Governor DeSantis, to you and your family, I wish you only the best.
Crist served as the Republican governor of Florida from 2007 to 2011, resigned his congressional seat to run for governor this year.
And in the race for Senate, Republican Senator Marco Rubio won a 3rd term, defeating Democratic Representative Val Demings in a race that could help decide control of the narrowly divided Senate. You can see here Senator Rubio with nearly 60% of the vote over Val Demings with 41% of the vote. In Miami, the senator said he's more energized about working in the Senate because he believes in a new generation of leadership in this Republican Party.
You find people in the state from everywhere. You find people in the state from every background. And they have joined this incredible new movement that isn't just going to change the country, it's going to change the Republican Party. After tonight, the Republican Party will never be the same, and that's a great thing for America and a great thing for Republicans.
Demings entered the race with her prominently featured background as a police officer and Orlando's first female police chief.
As you all know, things did not quite turn out the way we had hoped. But that's all right. That's all right. I have spoken with Senator Rubio, and I congratulated him and said to him that Florida is our home state. And please continue to work hard for the place we call home.
The red wave certainly seen in Florida, not as much, though, across the country. We're going to get to that in a few minutes. Lauren?
Tracking Nicole and Matt, gusty winds already out there for us this morning. More on the threats that we'll see throughout the day is still ahead.
Plus, South Florida Water Management District not taking any chances ahead of Nicole's landfall, what they are doing to decrease the chances of potential flooding. Stick with us, an important morning here on CBS 12 News this morning.